Good morning everyone. I just wanted to make a little video while it's sunny of how things are looking round the small holding here, because we've got a red storm warning from 3 o'clock this afternoon, which you would not believe because it's just lovely and sunny right now. So I'm in the orchard and some of the apples are just about to burst blossom. Now we've got a range of apples here, and some are early like this one and some are later, so we'll just have a wee look around and see what we can see today. So this is a sweet cherry that we planted a couple of years ago and it's blooming now, but the chances are that the birds will have the cherries before we get a chance to have them, but it's a nice sign of spring. And the temperature's warm enough for the bees to come and pollinate it. And if you have had problems with your fruit trees not giving you fruit and they're flowering, then you need to think about, are they getting pollinated? So flying pollinators don't like cold wind and don't like windy conditions. So if you're in a high altitude or in a frost pocket or you're near the sea, this might be one of the reasons why you're not getting fruit. So have a look at your situation. Here in the orchard is quite sheltered and we have beekeepers nearby, and we know that we get lots of pollinators here because we see them. So here's another early flowering apple, and this one is just bursting open. This is the unknown apple tree that we pruned hard back at the beginning of January, and it's given it a little kick up the backside, and now we have loads and loads and loads of fruiting buds. So let's hope we get a decent summer with enough rain to swell the fruit. But it's very nice to see these lovely pink and white blossoms. And of course, since it's Easter, it wouldn't be Easter without any lambs. So this is Doris and lamb chop. And it's hard to believe this is now, well, the very end of March, and lamb chop was born in the middle of January. Mum's not letting him feed, she's had just about enough. And they're getting a good size, and you can tell the difference because although Doris and Elsie, who's over there, are cross Cossonad sheep, the two lambs are quite different, which means that they've been fathered by different rams. So Cleo has quite a lot of Cossonad markings, and she doesn't have a top knot of fur. Well, not fur, wool. But lamb chop has this rather fetching top knot, but really none of the Cossonad markings. But you're still a cutie. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So, we've got wild cherry in bloom, lots of greening up, lots of grass in the paddock, and apart from the odd frost a few weeks ago, it's actually been quite mild. Hasn't it, Doris? So I think I'll move on and let these guys munch away. And we'll go and have a look at the vegetable garden. So the vine that I cut hard back is putting out new shoots, and I'll just keep an eye on them because I don't want this to be overburdened this year. It would be nice to have some lovely bunches of red grapes that I can make a little wine with towards the end of the year, but it's doing okay. And just wanted to show you this grafting that I've done. Now, I did this much earlier in the year, and you can see that there is green growth on the scion above the graft joint, but you can also see that the bud underneath it has gone and opened. So I'm just going to remove that, just rub it off like that, and there's a wee growth coming there from the rootstock, and we're just going to remove that. And the other tip is also alive, so that looks as if it's been a success, and the plan is to kind of grow these growths up and then train them on the wires as an espalier, so we'll see how that works. Gooseberries are coming, black currants are coming a wee bit slower, but they are getting there. And there's a few pollinators buzzing about, and raspberries are coming, so that is looking good. I've increased my raspberries by splitting them, so I've now got 2 rows, so I'm hoping for a lot more raspberries. And strawberries are coming, and I just wanted to show you this because you've maybe not seen this before, but because we use straw we get fungus, and yeah, it's like a kind of fungusy cup. I've just broken it, but I'm not bothered about it. It's nothing that's going to take away. There's strawberries, so they've just flowered, and we'll get some nice little early strawberries probably in May. And there's nothing quite like having your own, so if you want to increase your self-sufficiency and you only have a small garden, you can manage to grow a couple of strawberries. So that'll be very nice when they come. We get rhubarb there. Enough for a rhubarb crumble later. So here beside the strawberries in this straw are a couple more of those fungus cups. So if anyone knows what they are, could you comment below the video and let me know? Because they're quite interesting. And they only seem to be appearing where the dirty straw from the sheep shed has been put. So I'd really be interested to know.